So you want to learn how to state the values of an infinite limit, or a limit that's approaching infinity. So as we see over here, you'll notice that on the y-axis, there's never any actual given point, right? Because it's approaching infinity. So when we do equations involving infinity, we answer purely in infinity. So for a, as x approaches -7, which would be right here, the answer is negative infinity. And the reason why it's a negative infinity is because if you look at the direction of the limits, it's going in a negative y, right? So if we look at the next question, as x approaches -3, which would be over here, you'll notice that the y-axis is going up this time. So that would actually be a positive infinity. So let's take a look at x approaches 0. When x approaches 0, it's going up, and that is a positive y, so positive infinity. And then as x approaches 6, from the left, which would be over here from the left, it's going down, so it would be negative infinity. And from the right, it's going up, because remember, 6 to the left is negative and to the right is positive. So you evaluate this line for the right and this line for the left. So this line on the right is approaching positive. And then over here, it wants you to find the equations of the vertical asymptotes. Now, I think we all know what asymptote means, but if we don't, asymptotes are just the places where the function is approaching infinity. So the asymptote would be here, 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 and here. So any place where you kind of see that like curve going down where there's like a gap, that's your asymptote. So that would just be each value of x, right? So -7 over here, -3 over here, 0, and 6.